Thank you for tuning in to another edition of the VULCAN Report. This end-of-day report is for trading on Thursday, May the 4th, 2017. Jumping right into things here, you can see that gold had a pretty bad day. Closed at 1228.40, broke the intraday supports, as you can see here. It's been trending now, pretty much all week, trending down. But according to this last intraday chart here, you see that it looks like it's bottoming out a little bit, trying to build a base. So we should start to see a retracement in tomorrow's trading. Tomorrow is Take Back Friday, so we expect to see prices pretty much start to retrace somewhat. And we do have these ramps coming up that I've been showing you, so all things being equal, we do have strong support around these particular levels where we are now. But anything can happen. They can easily be violated, and if so, those that are still long the paper are exceedingly happy this week. We had signals of crash alerts in the metals, and those that took heed to those alerts got long the paper and have been sitting pretty. That's how you do it. That's trading 101. You don't marry a position. You trade what you see. Taking a look now at the silver futures. Silver futures, as you know, was already in a free fall state. And so kind of took gold along with it. Here's the silver. I expect to see a Take Back Friday in full effect for silver as well. As you can see here, building a nice base here. Tried to get a nice rally attempt going, but failed. But I think it's going to pick up. This is a nice pointer here. Let me show that to you real quick. Great spike pointer. All right, so north is where we're headed. All right, this was a nice capitulation situation here. Lost all momentum on the daily chart, so I'm expecting to see a Take Back Friday tomorrow. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 down days in a row of selling. Market got down to the low 16 handle, just as anticipated. Got down to 1621.5. I told you it was going to 16. It went to 16. What else did I tell you? Well, I also told you weeks ago that Bitcoin was going to go to 1,500. That was my end of year projection. Well, we've now done that. All right, Bitcoin went to 1,500. As a matter of fact, it bested the 1,500 level. All right, so I don't know what else you want. All right, no one else on the planet was calling for 1,500 Bitcoin. I was the only one. Now people are starting to chime in and say 2,000, 2,300, 2,500, and all this other stuff. I don't know about that. The only laggard that we have right now is the dollar. The dollar's been lagging something awful. I have a 106 target for that dollar. I'm still holding to that target. All things being equal, there's just so many moving parts right now to this political landscape, to the economic picture, so many uncertainties right now. So I'm going to hold to that 106 target on that dollar. We'll have to wait and see. And be ready too, you guys. Like I told you, don't be married to any type of positions, okay? You cannot. All right? The market can hurt you and disappoint you. All right? Already, we're starting to see signs of a short-term top in the Bitcoin as referenced by today's bar. All right, here's where you are. Either we're back and filling and we're going to take off again, or that's pretty much it. All right, I said we're going to get to around the 200. We still could get there, but just be prepared, all right, for this thing to correct massively on a turn on a dime. And it's going to look like this on your daily chart. If you see this type of a situation on your daily chart, you know you're done. You got a short-term top in place. All right, this is an intraday chart, So you don't have to fret right now. All right, you don't have to fret just yet, but be prepared to take some profits if need be. All right, learn to take profits. Bulls make money, bears make money, but pigs get slaughtered. Don't be the one that gets slaughtered in this scenario. All right, learn to take some money off the table. You can always get back in. All right, now let's look at the GDXJ. Miners have just been getting dusted this week as well. All right, now you know you're going to have to back and fill here. So the momentum line is 31.12. I don't believe we're going to close above that tomorrow, but you never know. If we do, then we got a bottom in place. We got a V-shaped recovery, and this thing's going to rocket back up to 34. I don't believe the selling's over with yet. Not in the miners, not just yet. So what you're looking for is correction tomorrow. I think a lot of these markets are going to be correcting tomorrow. So look out for corrections tomorrow. We'll see what the pulse waves have to say. Once I run them tonight, we'll see. But as of right now, it's naked eye analysis right here. Looking at this weekly chart, you know, we just pulled away. We just broke down. This is the third week in a row of just total carnage. All right, we've fallen from grace. We've fallen from 38.06 to where we are now at 29.65. Almost a $10 move here in 4 weeks. All right, that's huge. So at some point, recovery is going to be on the table. All right. Looking at your Nasdaq 100. All right. You can see that after this high, this market is starting to come off and correct a bit too. If it loses this momentum tomorrow, if it closes below 136.61 tomorrow, that means it's given up its momentum. And now it's ready to correct. And your immediate target is the 134.56. All right. So you're looking at a possibility of $2 to $3 on the table on a correction, of which I almost guarantee that this market will be bought back up at these prices. All right, let's look at some other cues here. Looking at your XIV. All right, the XIV has been interesting. All right, as you can see here, this market also has corrected and come off. And then it spiked on an intraday down past your momentum line, only to run right back up again and close here. I suspect that this market is ready to correct as well. I think there's something going on in the price action. This market ran from the intraday low all the way back up again. So you can make an argument that plunge protection came in and did something, but I doubt that. Usually you see plunge protection and operate when there's huge capitulation in the market. Like if the Dow is off several hundred points, and then, you know, the Fed comes in and props that market up. You didn't see anything, not even close to that today. Okay, so nah, I don't see that. I just see that the robots, the algorithms came in and saved the day today. Here's your argument for it right here. All right, here's your intraday bar right here. 77.07 was the top. 75.46 was the bottom. So it ran down and then ran right back up again and then reversed. Okay. So again, now intraday pointers have less significance than daily and weekly pointers, but you still can't ignore them. You have to deal with them. All right. This right here is a red alert, folks. This is a red alert. Okay. I'm just going to leave it at that. This is a red alert. That's all I'm saying. All right. Read between the lines. You tell me. But based on this right here, the market is giving off an alarm signal that a short-term top in the market could be coming. All right. We'll have to watch and see and trade what we see. If it's going to run, continue to run up, then okay, cool. We'll run up with it. But for now, it's looking like this thing is ready to roll over. We'll watch it and we'll see what's up. We will see what's up. And this week marks the week of a new high as well. Things are getting interesting in these markets. Let's take a look at the natural gas. Let's look at our UGAS here. See what's been going on with UGAS. Natural gas has been, battling it out. The UGAS has been battling it out too. Lost momentum here in the last couple of days and needs to get it back. Needs to close above 1946 tomorrow to win back the momentum. That'll help this market to try to move back up to a trend line resistance of 2092. Still will be in midway in the cloud. This thing has some more consolidation left. We got a few ramps here at the bottom of the cloud to help lift prices, at least float the price back up toward the $22 level. So that's my initial target by the end of next week for the UGAS is around 22. If I am wrong and this market decides it wants to give up the ghost and roll over, then we revisit the 1366 lows, but then that would correspond to natural gas futures breaking below $3. And if you look at here, the natural gas futures, I don't see that happening. If you look here, all charts are pointing to the opposite. You got a nice, beautiful set of ramps coming up on the daily, enormous spikes coming up on your weekly. Even your intraday 4-hour chart has enormous ramps, almost like 90 degrees, basically. So we got to watch that. And then here we're bumping up against resistance on the hourly, but it could easily best that and get outside of this cloud. So yeah, it can roll down too, but right now the momentum is in place to help this thing run tomorrow. So where the futures need to be? The futures need to close above 321 tomorrow to put an end to the downdraft and set the stage for another bull run leading into next week. So that's what I will be expecting in your natty gas, the widowmaker market. We will see what happens. Just remember, the oil and the energy complexes are the most gangster on the planet. That's why I chose the crude oil futures for our example in our webinar yesterday, just to demonstrate, what's what. All right. So let's take a look and see what oil did, and we'll put it into this particular video. Let's see, OIH. All right, the OIH, if you see here down at the bottom, your intraday charts, you can see it was in a sell-off mode as well. It's been like that 5 weeks in a row of down drafting, hitting new lows, corresponding to the crude oil futures doing the same. As you can see, the sell-off is continuing. Need to close above 27.40 tomorrow to put an end to the downdraft. Same thing with the futures. Market continued to sell off. All right. As you can see here, crude oil continued to sell off from yesterday's short. All right, here you go. This is just what this is. Now I was trying to put in a little base for a retracement back up to around the $46 handle. Where it goes from there, it's tough to say. It might get up somewhere around, like I said, mid 46 handle, and then it could roll back over again. But this thing is far removed. It needs a close now above, preferably, I'm going to say preferably, we need to close above 47.89 and put an end to the downtrend. All right, that's what we need. Can it happen? Of course. Is it likely? Probably not. All right, so we need to close above that 47 handle to at least start the retracement conversation. All right, so remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can, give nothing back. Do yourself a favor, come on over to pulsewavetrading.com. Learn how to trade the financial markets. Go ahead and get our study course. For under 50 bucks, you can learn to trade like the pros, learn what you need to do, invest in yourself, so that you can have an additional income stream for both you and your family. Be encouraged, and peace out.